Alright, today we'll be talking about Souther. Souther is the sole successor of the Nanto Ho-ken style and one of the Nanto Roku Seiken. He bears the destiny of the Star of Leadership, also known as the Polar Star and the Star of the Southern Cross. The Star of Leadership rules over the Nanto constellation, and therefore none of the other Nanto successors can defeat him. Souther establishes himself as the Holy Emperor after Rao's setback against Kenshiro and becomes feared as a merciless tyrant, kidnapping children to construct his Holy Cross Mausoleum. Souther was once a warm and loving child, adopted by the previous master of Nanto Ho-ken, Ogai. However, because of Nanto Ho-ken's awful legacy, Ogai tricked Souther into killing him in order to be surpassed by his student. Severely traumatized by the act of having to kill his own master, Souther resolved to cast aside any positive emotions, gradually losing his morality over time. He was present when young Kenshiro competed in the Nanto Junin Kumite. When Kenshiro lost his final trial to Shu, Souther ordered that the boy be executed in keeping with Nanto law, but Shu intervened and sacrificed his own eyes for the boy's life. This awakened Shu's Star of Destiny, the Jinsei, and would see the two of them become enemies after the nuclear war. When Shu recruits Kenshiro in his war against Souther, the Hokuto Shinken successor confronts Souther, but finds his vital point attacks are futile against him. Souther defeats Kenshiro and prepares to use him as a human sacrifice for his Mausoleum until Shu's son, Shiva, infiltrates the prison and aids his escape. Souther responds by attacking the resistance hideout, taking 100 women and children hostage in order to blackmail Shu into surrendering. He slices the tendons in Shu's legs, crippling his Nanto Hakuroken, and forces him to wrest the capstone of the pyramid before his execution, which takes place just as Kenshiro, Rao, and Toki arrive at the foot of the Mausoleum. An enraged Kenshiro challenges Souther once more to avenge Shu's death and discovers his secret. Souther was born with a rare congenital condition known as dextrocardia Wutsithis inversus, meaning that his heart and vital organs are mirrored from their original placement, with this affecting the placement of his pressure point as well. After being crippled by the Tenha Kasatsu and losing his protection, Souther makes one last stand, but he is soon defeated by Kenshiro's merciful Ujo Mosho Ha technique. Overwhelmed by his opponent's compassion, Souther spends his final moments reconciling with the shrine of his beloved master, before breathing his last and passing away next to Ogai's body. Shortly afterwards, the Holy Pyramid comes crashing down under the weight of Shu's sorrow, whose spirit wept for Souther's tragic fate. Kenshiro remarks that Souther's love was the greatest of all. Souther was an extremely ruthless tyrant, who governed his legion with an iron fist and spared no one in his quest to build his holy empire. Killing adversaries in cruel ways, taking and using hostages, and even going as far as enslaving children to build his Mausoleum, reasoning they be far more unwilling to resist than adults, reveals a cold and evil mind that easily sets him as one of the most malignant antagonists in the series, leaving streaks of villages ransacked and scores of people killed. Souther decreed love and compassion, believing them unnecessary for an emperor, and he regularly boasted of his might and high status, although not unjustified, for he was a frighteningly powerful warrior. Souther was emotionally scarred after killing his own master in a rite of succession, as he deeply loved his master as a father, and the pain of losing him made him vow to discard love. His actions, however, hint that he may not have discarded love, as he declared, as he decided to build his Mausoleum, as a tomb to honor his late master, still thinking deeply of him. In fact, after suffering his defeat, Souther had a childish look as he approached his master's corpse, as he only wished to feel his warmth, thus demonstrating that despite his villainy, he only wanted to be with his one parental figure in life. So yeah, that's all about Souther, and on August 26th, I will talk about Spade. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys. Bye!